Hello students, you are welcome back to another interesting aspect of mathematics, and this involves solving of equation with fraction. Remember, in your lower level you were taught what fraction is. The fraction is part of whole. Example, we have something like this. 1 all over 2 is a fraction. 3x all over 4 is a fraction. A all over 4 is a fraction. And 5x all over 3 is also a fraction. So now, in the fraction here, we must have numerator as well as denominator. What is on top is called numerator, and what is at the bottom is called denominator. Here we have our numerator to be 3x, our denominator to be 4. Here we have our numerator to be a, while our denominator is 4. Our numerator here is 5x, our denominator is 3. Good. If this is understood, let us now take a step further. Now we want to now solve equation. We want to solve equation. I told you, before you can call something an equation, it must have sign of equality. Good. Here we have x all over 3 is equal to 4. And you have to solve. That is, we have to solve this. Solve 3x all over 4. Now, what you are going to have, here is a fraction. I can as well make this side to be a fraction. That is, by saying 4 all over 1. By saying 4 all over 1. When it is 4 over 1, the next thing I do is I cross multiply. Because how many houses do I have here? I have a house. How many houses do I have here? I have a house. So since one house versus one house, I can cross multiply. But if I'm having two houses and I'm having a house, or 3 houses, 2 houses, you cannot cross multiply. You have to solve first before you cross multiply. But since it's 1 to 1, I can cross multiply. So it means numerator goes to denominator, and the numerator here goes to denominator here. That is top for bottom, top for bottom. So when you are having that, x times 1, that is x. 3 times 4, don't forget we have sign of equality, is equal to 3 times 4 is what? Is 12. So the answer is 12. We have solved that. Very easy. I think you understand. Very easy. Let's take another example. If I have another example, solve this. Three plus x all over 4 is equal to 5. Class, as I did the other time, if I take the whole of this to be a house, this is another, make it also a fraction, all over 1. Now, if you want to solve this, how many houses do you have as your numerator? We are having 2 houses. What are they? I'm having 3 plus x. 3 plus x is quite different from when I have just ordinary x. 3 plus x making 2 houses. Now, it is not easy for you to just cross multiply like that when you're having more than a house. All you need to do is put a bracket. This is a bracket. Now, it is very easy. When you now put a bracket, you are now making it to stand as an entity. That is one item. So, I can now do my cross multiplication. I can do my cross multiplication. 1 times the bracket x, 3 plus x is going to be 3 plus x is equal to 4 times 5. That is 20. Class, can I collect the like terms? What are my like terms? 3 and 20, they are like terms. Never you add 3 plus x, because this is an alphabet. While this is a number, you cannot add them together. You can add alphabet to alphabet, number to number, but you cannot add alphabet to a number. So this one will give me x. This one, the one that is very close, we have 20. What is the sign of this one? This one is plus. When this plus moves to the other side, it becomes minus. So this one is going to be minus 3. Then we have x is equal to 3 from 20. That is 17. Is that clear? Now, look at another example. Here we are having everything all true. We are having fraction. 3x all over 5 minus x all over 3 is equal to 8 all over 5. Class, this one you cannot cross multiply as we did in the previous examples. We cannot cross multiply. Now, the easiest way of doing this is finding the LCM. What is the LCM of 3 and 5? The LCM, of course, is going to be 3 times 5, that is 15. The LCM, that's the lower common multiple, is what? Is 15. That is 15. If the LCM is 15, then it means 5 can go in 15. 3 can go in 15. And of course, this one too can go in 15. That is why we choose it as the LCM. So, after you have written your LCM, you will now multiply through by the LCM. How many houses am I having, class? This is a house, this is another house, and this is another house. So it means I'm going to use this 15 to multiply each of the houses. So this one will now give me 15 bracket 3x all over 5. This is a house. I'm through with that house. I will say minus again. This minus I'm having, I have minus. This, I want to start with another house. What's another house? That is x all over 3. We'll have 15, open bracket, x all over 3, close the bracket, is equal to, this is another house, 15 bracket 8 all over 5, close the bracket. Good. Now, since I'm having multiplication and this division, it's very easy for me to cut. 5 here, 1. 5 here, 3. 3 here, 1. 3 here, 5. 5 here, 1. 5 here, 3. Well, let's multiply. 3 times 3x. That is going to give me 9x. I'm done with that. Minus 5 times x minus 5x is equal to 3 times 8, that's 24. This and this, of course, they are like terms because they both contain letter x. So if I take away 5 from 9, I'm having 4x is equal to 24. Now, 4x is equal to 24. Why did they say I should find? I should look for x. Divide through by 4. This one too by 4. 4 goes in 4. 1. 4 here, 1. 4 here, 6. This one is going to be x is equal to 6. Good. This is another example. You will think it's difficult. It's not difficult at all. If you understand the rules, you will not have any problem. You understand? Now, you can now see that I'm having 4x minus 3 all over 2 is equal to 3x minus 6 all over 8 plus 2 on number 1 all over 4. Class, do not, I underline that, do not cross multiply, because this one you now say you want, no, you cannot. You cannot cross multiply. You have to solve this one first. That is, you have to finish with this. When you finish with this and you make it a house, that is when you can cross multiply. And class, you know I'm having a mixed fraction here. I'm having a mixed fraction. So let me first of all do this. I have 4x minus 3 all over 2 is equal to 3x minus 6 all over 8 plus 4, 2 times 4, 8 plus 1, 9. That is 9 all over 4. Good. 9 over 4. Now the next thing you are going to do is, what is going to be the LCM? What is going to be the LCM? The LCM, of course, is going to be 8, because 8 can go in itself. Good. 4 can go in 8, and 2, of course, can go in 8. You know, we have different ways by which we can do it. One of the ways is what I want to do now. So, the LCM now, the LCM is going to be what? Is going to be 8. So, multiply through by what? By 8. If I'm multiplying through by 8, of course, this one now becomes 8 bracket 4x minus 3, 4x minus 3 all over 2, close the bracket, is equal to 8 bracket 3x minus 6 all over 8, close the bracket, plus 8 bracket 9 all over 4. Are you there? You can now see. I'll simplify it. 8 is multiplying through. So let's take our cutlass. 2 here, 1. 2 here, 4. 8 here, 1. 8 here, 1. 4 here, 1. 4 here, 2. Now here, let's open. Let's expand. 4 times 4x, that is 16x minus 12 is equal to, 1 is outside. 1 multiplied by a number is equal to that number. 3x minus 6. Now, we now have plus 2 times 9. That is 18. Are we there? Now, let's still continue. Here we have 16x minus 12 is equal to 3x. Here, I am owing 6 naira, but I'm having 18 naira. I can pay that 6 naira. I will be having 12 naira plus 12. Are we there? Plus 12. Now, if this one comes here, this one, we collect the like terms. 16x minus 3x is equal to, this is 12. If this one comes here, it becomes plus. It becomes plus. So this one is going to be plus 12. If I take away 3 from 16, what do I have? I have 13. 13x is equal to this plus this, that is 24. Who am I looking for? X, not 13x. Divide both sides by 13. This one too by 13. This cancel this, we now have this. How many 13 can you get in 24? That is 1. It remains what? It remains 11. 11 all over 13. That is it. Class, if you enjoyed this topic, do subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.